What up, everybody? YouTube Live. How's it going? Let me close some windows here real quick. Ecamm Live. All right. So let's wait a second to make sure that we are live on YouTube. So I don't have to double check again. What up, everybody? YouTube Live. We are live. Good. So let me open some close the windows. All right. So let's talk about HBO Max. um, I got home late last night. I apologize if I look like I lack sleep because I kind of lack sleep. I didn't get enough sleep. But uh, I did some digging. Ever since Batgirl got the release got canceled, and some of you guys are asking me, Rama, what's going on with HBO Max? Why are they canceling their shows? Why are they canceling their movies? So I thought it only happened to Batgirl. I thought it's like a isolated incident, but no, it's more what's the word I'm looking for here? Permeated than that. So I did some digging. This is not right. Let's find out what happened to or what's happening to HBO Max. Oh, Robert makes the cut is here. Is here. What's up, Robert? Hey, brother. Good morning to you too, my friend. All right, so let's get right to it. To give you some context, so on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, Batgirl's release, the movie that's already finished, it's in post production. All of a sudden, WB Discovery, which is the umbrella, and WB is part of that umbrella. WB is the subsidiary of WB Discovery, which is a merge between Warner Media and Discovery. I know, it's a business stuff, right? A lot of companies merge, and just like when Disney bought out Fox, you know what happened? Whenever merges or acquisitions happen, um, a lot of cutting costs happen also, and a lot of employees get laid off as part of that cutting costs. And so we still the reasons that they gave us for why they canceled Batman's or Batgirl's release, I'm sorry, Batgirls, is still kind of iffy, not too clear on that, but it comes down to business. As I dug up some more, it's like it all comes down to business. You know, it's the reason, or not the reason, it's the consequence of acquisitions and mergers. It's all about cutting costs, trying to streamline everything. Trying to make sure that everything goes into one avenue instead of multiple choices. So that's what it comes down to. And so um, they're gonna give so many reasons, like, oh yeah, Batgirl is this. It doesn't fit our model right now, or whatever. But that's not the reason. The reason comes down to money. So anyway, this is from let's see here. This is the Wrap, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, that happened on Tuesday, and then the Wrap reported that there's going to be a major restructuring of marquee streaming platform HBO Max and Discovery Plus during its results or soon after. Um, the move will result in a gutting of HBO Max, significant layoffs for its executives and staff to minimize redundancies with HBO and a combined streaming service with Discovery Plus, with a harder line separation between the scripted and unscripted content operations. So, hey, Samuel gave me a super chat. What up, Samuel? Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. You didn't have to, but thank you so much. And hi to you as well. Hi to you as well. And Robert says, yeah, what a joke. Yes, I agree. But yeah, according to the Wrap here, there, like I said, right? Anytime acquisitions happen or anytime a merge happens, you know what happens after? Layoffs, streamlining, cutting costs, making sure everything's on one avenue, um, and this is what's happening ever since Warner Media merges or yeah, Warner Media and Discovery became one team, Warner Brothers Discovery, which is, by the way, I gotta tell you, Warner Brothers Discovery is a mouthful. Just stick with WB, man. I don't know. It's just sometimes. Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's gonna happen here. They're gonna lay off the executives. They're gonna lay off the staffs. And yesterday, HBO Max has removed six WB streaming exclusive movies. Now, these are not movies that are made by other studios and then HBO Max airs them. Kind of like how Netflix right now has some of the Mission Impossible movies with Tom Cruise. Those are Paramount Pictures movies. So those are not Netflix original movies. This is HBO Max removing their original films. Their WB films, um, and that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Moonshot, Super Intelligence, The Witches, starring Anna Hathaway. That was a HBO Max original movie. American Pickle with Seth Rogen. That was a Max original movie. Lockdown, Charm City Kings. So they removed it. It's not part of their content, and those are not like movies that are from other studios or other streaming services, and then HBO Max airs them. No, these are original stuff. And on top of that, they also let me give you the tweet here. They also removed or canceled, as you say, a lot of their original shows. So they removed their original movies and they canceled their original shows. One of them is a fan favorite called Raised by Wolves. It's a sci-fi show. I watched the first season, loved it. I didn't get to watch the second season, but they canceled that one, and then they canceled Made for Love, and let's see, what else they canceled here. I think I had it right here. They canceled a bunch of shows. So I was worried yesterday, like, oh my God, what's gonna happen to Peacemaker? Is Peacemaker gonna be canceled? We all love Peacemaker, right? Luckily, I think James Gunn said no. Peacemaker season 2 is still happening. So that confirmation or that assurance, kind of gives us a breath of relief, if you will. At least, oh my God, at least Peacemaker is safe. But now we're wondering what's gonna happen to Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn animated series that might be in trouble. Um, this is the I retweeted a lot of stuff yesterday. I apologize. So Harley Quinn is probably gonna be in trouble. Uh, what other some of my favorite other HBO Max shows? But yeah, it's like, dang it, this is not good. There you go. Warner Brothers Discovery has been like trending since yesterday. Oh, another Batgirl trending again. So everybody to HBO Max after tomorrow's WB Discovery meeting. They're gonna have a big meeting and it's like deciding like, oh, what other shows, what other movies are we gonna axe or cancel next? This is so. A lot of people are comparing this to like the Red Wedding and stuff like that. So, oh, sorry, this is another thing. A lot of people have told me that HBO Max is the best streaming service. I don't have HBO Max account, to be honest with you. The only streaming service accounts that I have are Peacock, Netflix, and Paramount Plus. I only have Peacock, Netflix, and Paramount Plus, because I gotta watch Star Trek. Um, that's all I have. But people have told me like HBO Max Rama is the best of them all. Their platform, it looks amazing. They're user friendly. They like how the way the titles are set, and the way they market their new original upcoming stuff. I don't know. If you have HBO Max, you can tell me, is HBO Max the best streaming service? Apparently, many people have told me it is. So uh, it's sad that something that is deemed as the best streaming service has come down to this. But again, that's what's happening whenever two companies merge or one company acquires the other. And I think Grace Randolph, we have our problems with Grace Randolph, and I don't like how Grace Randolph antagonizes like filmmakers like James Gunn or that Birds of Prey director. But she did have a point when she tweeted that, yeah, this is part of the plan for that HBO Max would become part of Discovery Plus, and that part of that plan is that the new service would be getting rid of HBO Max scripted, overall streaming focusing on unscripted. Um, I don't know about the whole focusing on unscripted thing. That sounds like a YouTube Red sort of a plan. Remember YouTube Red? YouTube Red comes up with the originals, Cobra Kai, YouTube Red, and all these other shows, and then they suddenly like, you know what? We change our mind. We're just gonna focus on unscripted and reality shows based on our YouTube stars or YouTubers. I don't know if that latter part is gonna be true, but the first part becoming part of Discovery Plus, that might be true. That might become true. And I would say that truer than that, I don't know about Discovery Plus, but I think it's gonna be part of HBO. I think HBO is gonna be absorbing HBO Max, the same way that Marvel Studios absorbed Marvel Television. Um, so I don't know when that's gonna happen. Obviously, they're gonna have their big meeting this week. They, as in Warner Brothers Discovery, you know, like I mentioned in my video about Batgirl, the WB people always do this. Like they're always calculating. It's like, oh, should we not? Whereas on the other camp, Marvel Studios and Disney is like they're just like cranking up, like cranking out movies and what you want, talking raccoon? What you want, a superhero Muslim girl? Here you go, give you all this Phase 5, Phase 6, how like a gazillion movies in 1 month. But WB's always like, yeah, Batgirl, really? Oh, $90 million, is it worth it? So that's their mentality over there. They always do that, which kind of sucks. Um, Samuel says, "I'm sad for Leslie Grace. She was awesome in the Heights. Yes, she was awesome in that movie. And you know what? She's hot. I know I'm shallow, but she should be like the next big rising star. You know what I'm saying? Like and the fact that WB is not capitalizing on Leslie Grace, that's a shame. Samuel says, I can't watch Peacemaker. I don't have HBO Max here in France. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. HBO Max has international hubs, of course, unlike Peacock. Peacock is mostly just domestic or America. But I'm sorry you don't have that subscription. I apologize. Samuel Blashon says, like Disney and Blue Sky. Yeah, that's right. Blue Sky, yeah, got absorbed by Disney. So Disney acquired Blue Sky, acquired 20th Century Fox, acquired Marvel. Disney just like absorbed everybody. Um, so yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think WB Discovery obviously is gonna have their big meeting, about this costs, whether things are worth it or not. And I think part of that decision is gonna be like, you know what? Let's just put them all in one avenue. Let have HBO absorbs HBO Max, or maybe like what Grace Randolph predicted. Maybe Discovery Plus would absorb HBO Max. So either way, they're gonna try to streamline it. Like making sure. And this reminds me of what happened to Cinemax. Remember, Cinemax is a platform under HBO. Um, and for the longest year, Cinemax had their original shows like Banshee. I believe it's on Cinemax. And then Warrior was on Cinemax. You know that martial arts series. And then Cinemax imploded. Cinemax, like, we're not gonna do scripted shows anymore. You know, we're not gonna do much of anything anymore. So it sounds like HBO Max is going down the same route of Cinemax, which is saddening because people think that it's the best streaming service. People seem to love HBO Max. I haven't heard a lot of complaints in terms of streaming service usability and stuff like that. People tend to love HBO Max, and the contents people love to. So it's sad that it's imploding in a way that Cinemax was imploding. But again, it all comes down to business, guys. It all comes down to business. So let's see what else I found here. A little bit of update on that Batgirl situation on Tuesday. The directors of Batgirl had released a statement. Uh, Chad Middleton, it's twice now. We won't see Michael Keaton as Batman. Yeah, he's supposed to return as Batman in the or Bruce Wayne in the Batgirl, and he's supposed to do that also for the Flash movie. I don't know when we're gonna see that one as well. Freaking Ezra Miller's always misbehaving. That dude always gets in trouble. So the filmmakers of Batgirl released a statement. We are saddened and shocked by the news. As directors, it is critical that our work be shown to audiences, and while the film was far from finished, we wish that fans all over the world would have the opportunity to see and embrace the final film themselves. Maybe one day they will, inshallah. Inshallah, because they're Muslim. They're brothers, Adil El Arbi and Bilal Falah. And they directed Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life, which to me was an awesome film. So I was like, oh my god, that's awesome! The Bad Boys 3 directors directing Batgirl, it's gonna be great. And now we're not gonna get to see it. It sucks. And yesterday, Leslie Grace on her Twitter account shared also her statement and a video. This is cool. This is a behind the scene video of her prepping for Batgirl. I don't know how old this video was, but she said this: I feel blessed to have worked among absolute greats and forged relationships for a lifetime in the process. To every Batgirl fan, thank you for the love and belief, allowing me to take on the cape and become, as Bab said, best, my own damn hero. Hashtag Batgirl for life. Um, so let's see about this video. This is pretty cool.
Memories that 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 is all I'm taking.
She's singing "I Will Always Love You," Whitney Houston song, originally written by Dolly Parton.
With me is so good. Please don't cry. We both know.
All right. Anyway, so that's cool. How far does he go though? Does she go far with that clothes? Oh,
Yeah.
she goes up to the zip at least.
And I
All right.
will always love you.
Not bad, not bad. It's pretty cool. Oh, I would love to see her in that role. She would have been great. Um, Nuki Brownies San 2000. I personally don't have issues. HBO Max, Netflix, and Hulu since 2020 begin fresh. That's cool. That's cool. You know, if you're one of the few people out there are not bothered by this issue that happened since this past Tuesday, that's cool. That's cool. And I'm sure many of us have other streaming service subscriptions, right? We got Peacock, like I said. We got Netflix. We got Paramount Plus. We got Disney Plus. What else? Oh no, 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 all the plus, 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 plus. and and there are so many contents out there, you guys. Too many contents to keep up with. To tell you the truth, it's just like back in the day or in the '90s, even before '90s. There's only those major broadcasting network that's on TV. That's it. Those are the shows and then if you miss out on an episode, you missed out on that episode forever. Because you never know when that channel or that network would be rerunning that show or that episode. You never know when the reruns would happen. Growing up with that was just like it was frustrating. I was like, oh my god, I missed my episode, and like I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see it ever again. Um, but now it's not just the old shows, but the new shows. They're available for you to see, and then there's so many of them. Oh my god, so many to I that's why a lot of people are like, "Hey Rama, are you going to review this? Hey Rama, are you planning to review that?" And I was like, "Dude, there's only one person, there's only one me, and there's a gazillion contents out there, released like every day on all these streaming services. They're just like crazy stuff, man. I don't know how anybody could keep up with all these shows and all these movies. So if you are one of those people who are like, you know what, I'm not too bothered with HBO Max imploding. I still got my favorite shows, on other uh, streaming services. Hey, more power to you, man. And that's a very healthy mentality to have. That's a cool. But if you check out HBO Max trending on Twitter right now, not a lot of people shares that healthy mentality. A lot of people are like, oh my god, what's gonna happen to Harley Quinn? Oh my god, what's gonna happen to Pretty People, Pretty Liars, Original Sin? What's gonna happen to these other HBO Max? So a lot of people are like, if they cancel my favorite HBO Max original show, I'm gonna cancel HBO Max completely. So that everybody's panicking right now on Twitter. So um, Simon Blanchard, I don't care about Flash movie. Oh, that's cool. See, everybody's situation is different. A lot of people, view this or approach this differently. Like, I don't care about HBO Max imploding. I don't care about my Flash movie. You have your stuff that you care about more than others. Totally understandable. Understandable. Chad Middleton, I wanted to see Brendan Fraser as Firefly. He's a character that's not part of the main rogue gallery. Would have been first time seeing him in live action. Yes, that would have been awesome. But now we won't see it because the movie is shelved. Batgirl is shelved indefinitely. Uh, I'm still excited to see The Sandman. Good vibes. Yes. The Sandman comes out tomorrow, you guys. I'm sorry I don't have time to screen it. I apologize. I can't review it. I got work during the day, and I can only fit in so many stuff on the evening when I come home. I'm gonna have to go to work in a few hours now. So, but enjoy The Sandman. Hope you guys like the show, and hopefully Netflix doesn't cancel it. Netflix cancels shit too. You know that, right? Netflix like after one season was like, we're gonna just cancel this thing. It's like it's like yesterday they canceled First Kill, which I'm not too crazy about First Kill, but a lot of people were crazy about First Kill. Okay, a lot of tweens, a lot of young female audiences. They love First Kill, that vampire, lesbian thriller, if you will. And it was like probably around among the top 10 Netflix shows when it came out. So the fact that Netflix canceled it after just one season, everybody's hair was on fire. Like on Twitter, it's like, oh my god, it's like Netflix cancels shit too, so we don't know. Hopefully, the Sandman is not gonna be part of that cancellation. So give the Sandman some love, you guys. Give the Sandman some love tomorrow. Um, but yeah, this is so yeah. HBO Max is imploding. There's nothing more I can tell you. Again, just to bring it back again to the conclusion here, it all comes down to the money, Lebowski. The money. It all comes down to business. It all comes down to cutting costs, cutting costs, cutting costs, cutting costs. Streamline, 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 streamline. Making sure everything's on one under one avenue instead of multiple choices. Um, and then we're gonna lay off employees. We're gonna lay off executives. So because that's what happens when two companies merge or one company buys out the others. It's an unfortunate situation that's part of the result of mergers and acquisitions. People lose their jobs, and that's always the most heartbreaking part of this. Yes, losing shows, losing movies, yes, those are sad, but people losing their livelihood, that's the most devastating part of any acquisition or merger. And so WB Discovery are gonna have their big meeting, and we're gonna hear about their decision again on what's gonna happen to HBO Max. But I predict the HBO will absorb HBO Max. You know, the same way Cinemax is no longer around. But that's sad. That's just sad because HBO Max is pretty new, guys. It's only been a few years, and they just expanded internationally like in recent years. Like you're seeing this growth that's been happening to HBO Max, and this awesomeness that people think that people say it's the best streaming service, and they're not capitalizing on that. They're like, yeah, I don't care. We don't care if it's the best streaming service. We don't care if it's available internationally, unlike Peacock. We don't care. We don't care. We want to cut costs. 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 And that's the harsh realities of business. Sometimes. Samuel says, "Thank you, Brother Rama, for your work on YouTube." Oh, appreciate it, Samuel, and thank you for your super chat. I appreciate it. Um, Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. And Samuel, I'm so excited about the soccer or football leagues starting again. I'm a big fan of Premier League. My team is Arsenal. So Arsenal is facing Crystal Palace this Friday. Ah, so good. So good. So yes, HBO Max is imploding, but at least, hey, Premier League is back, people. La Liga is back. French League is back. So at least there's that, right? At least there's that. Syria in Italy is back, so the season is back again. Yes, it's devastating what's happening to HBO Max, and hopefully we'll get to see Batgirl in the near future. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. Hopefully, maybe part of their big meeting this week, WB Discovery will be like, you know what, let's just change our mind. Obviously, we're getting a lot of pushback or backlash because of this. Let's just release Batgirl, and then we'll dismantle HBO Max. maybe that's gonna be part of their decision. Who knows? So yeah, just want to give you an update on HBO Max situation. If you do have HBO Max, enjoy it while it lasts, guys. Enjoy HBO Max while you can. Okay, because you never know what's gonna happen after this week. So let me know your thoughts, you guys, in the comment section below about this topic. Thank you, Samuel Blashon. Thank you, Chad Middleton, who has posted his photo now. Apparently, Chad Middleton has a photo. Thank you, Nookie Brownies. Thank you, Robert Makes the Cut, for tuning in on the chat room, and Samuel Blashon for the super chat. And for those of you who didn't get to chime with me right now, share your thoughts about this topic. Let me know, are you bummed out about what's happening to HBO Max? That they've canceled their movies, that they've canceled their shows, and it seems that HBO Max might get absorbed by either HBO or Discovery Plus. Are you bummed out about Bad Girl? Let me know. Let me know all that in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe. Okay, I gotta get to work. Gotta go pay the bills like everybody else. Let's rock this.